Everyone expected a warm, thoughtful, well-managed conversation. Instead, it slowly turned into a quiet clash between two women known for staying calm, with one losing control faster than anyone expected. Inside a Today Show-style podcast studio with soft lighting and perfect decor, something was close to breaking. And by the final question, Meghan Markle would be standing, Savannah Guthrie would be stunned, and the whole crew would be frozen. No audience, no applause, just microphones and a royal temper rising like a storm. The studio was small and cozy, almost too peaceful. Between two white chairs sat a simple wooden table with neat notes, 2 glasses of water, and the large silver microphones framing the scene. Shelves behind them held plants, vases in soft tones, and perfectly aligned books. Everything whispered calm professionalism. Savannah exhaled quietly as Meghan sat down. Meghan looked sharp and controlled, posture straight, chin lifted, eyes guarded. The tension wasn't obvious yet, but Savannah had interviewed enough powerful people to sense it early. Meghan wasn't here to share. She was here to manage. Savannah smiled. "Meghan, welcome. I'm glad you agreed to sit down with me." Meghan returned a small, polite smile that didn't touch her eyes. "Well, Savannah, I chose this platform because I believed it would respect my voice." Savannah's smile faltered just slightly. "Of course. My goal is always respectful conversation." "Good," Meghan said, crossing her legs. "Just making sure." Savannah let it pass and turned toward the mic. "You've spoken about rebuilding your life in America. How has this new chapter shaped you?" "It's shaped me by freeing me," Meghan said. "Here, I'm not reduced to a caricature." Savannah nodded. "And yet many people feel they've gotten to know you through your interviews and your documentary. Do you think the public understands you?" Meghan let out a short, dismissive laugh. "People understand whatever the media feeds them. That's why I'm careful about where I speak." A brief, awkward pause followed. Savannah continued with precision. "You've said leaving the UK gave you freedom. Some critics say you and Harry still talk about the monarchy. How do you respond?" Meghan's tone sharpened. "Do you expect me to feel guilty for telling my own story? Isn't that what shows like yours rely on?" "I'm not suggesting guilt," Savannah said gently. "Just exploring how your past shapes your present." "Well," Meghan replied with a tight smile, "maybe people should focus less on my past and more on what I've built." The temperature in the room rose. Savannah tried another topic. "Your children, how are they?" Meghan hesitated. "They're children. They're doing what children do, and I don't parade them around, so I expect questions to respect that." "I meant it warmly," Savannah said. "People are curious." "Curiosity can be invasive," Meghan cut in. Savannah kept her tone calm. "But you have spoken publicly about motherhood." "Because I chose to," Meghan snapped. "That doesn't give everyone permission to poke around." The air grew heavier. Savannah gestured toward her notes. "All right, let's shift." "Good idea," Meghan said sharply. Savannah paused to reset. Cameras hummed softly. Meghan straightened, expression firm. Savannah tried again. "In earlier interviews, you mentioned the challenges of moving from royal life to private life. Looking back, what was the hardest part?" Meghan exhaled sharply. "The hardest part? People thinking they understand what they've never lived." Savannah nodded. "I can imagine. But can you?" Meghan interrupted. "Unless you've had tabloids track your every move, you can't understand." "You're right," Savannah said. "I'm here to understand your perspective." "Then I'd expect the questions to be less predictable." The tone was pure condescension. Savannah swallowed irritation. "Let's take a different direction. You've spoken about empowerment. What does that mean for you now?" "It means not explaining myself endlessly," Meghan said. "It means uplifting people, not institutions." "By institutions, do you mean the royal family? Isn't that what it is?" "Did anything positive come from your time there?" "I learned resilience," Meghan said. "And I learned that courage is walking away from toxicity." "When you say toxicity, do you mean the media, the institution, or personal relationships?" "See? This is what I mean," Meghan said. "People want names. I'm not giving you that. I'm just asking for reflections." "And I'm giving them," Meghan replied coldly. "Just not the way you want." Another long silence. Savannah tried again. "Let's talk about your work with Harry." "Oh, please," Meghan sighed. "Everything I do doesn't have to be tied to Harry. I exist independently." I didn't mean... But you did, Meghan snapped. Savannah took a breath. Then tell me your personal vision moving forward. My vision is to thrive without explaining myself. I'm tired of justifying my existence. Savannah stayed calm. Conversations help people understand your journey. Insight doesn't mean interrogation. It isn't meant to feel that way. But it does, Meghan said. Your tone suggests judgment. Savannah stiffened. I'm sorry you feel that way. Intentions don't erase impact. Savannah forced a soft smile. Let's shift. When you think about your legacy... My legacy? Meghan cut in. I'm not an artifact. I'm a woman with goals, and I shouldn't have to defend them. Savannah tried to respond, but Meghan wasn't done. And I hope this interview won't twist my words. I expected more from you. Savannah kept her composure. We're here for an honest conversation. Good, Meghan said. Let's hope it stays that way. But Savannah knew it wouldn't. Savannah adjusted her mic. Meghan stayed poised but radiated sharp irritation. Savannah tried to lighten things. About motherhood. How do you balance normal life for your kids with public interest? I protect them. That's it, Meghan said. That's what good mothers do. Do you feel pressure? From whom? Meghan snapped. I stopped caring what strangers expect. Savannah kept her tone steady. Many parents in the public eye struggle. Maybe they do. I don't. Savannah moved on. Your philanthropic work, what motivates you? I do it because it matters, Meghan said. Not everyone likes to see a woman knowing her worth. I think many people celebrate strong women, Savannah replied. Depends on what they call strong. Savannah tried again. Do you feel you found peace after stepping back? Peace is complicated, Meghan said. But I'm better off than trapped in that system. When you say system, it's all the same. Monarchy, press, expectations. One machine. Some might say your interviews keep the conversation alive. I share my truth, Meghan said. That's not feeding the machine. That's reclaiming my voice. I value truth, Savannah said. But conversation includes difficult questions. You're repeating narratives that should have died years ago. Savannah steadied herself. All right. Many of your critics... Oh, of course, Meghan muttered. I'm exploring both sides. That's the problem, Meghan snapped. Not every opinion deserves space. I know criticism can be painful. No, you don't know. You've never lived what I have. Savannah breathed in slowly. Help me understand. These interviews are for entertainment, Meghan said coldly. I'm not here to be dissected. I'm not dissecting. Are you sure? Meghan cut in. Because it feels like defending myself against old assumptions. Savannah tried again. What do you want people to understand about you? That I don't owe them understanding. Savannah froze. Meghan continued, voice icy. These questions feel beneath me. I thought this would be different. I'm doing my job, Savannah said. Maybe your job needs rethinking. The words sliced through the room. Savannah regrouped silently. Meghan didn't move. Savannah steadied her voice. Let me ask one last question. You've spoken about reclaiming your voice, but you've accused nearly every institution you've been part of mistreating you. Do you ever wonder if some conflict comes from how you respond? Meghan's eyes widened with offense. So that's where we are? It's an honest question. No, Meghan said sharply. It's manipulative. This is why people like me must protect ourselves. No one is painting you. Yes, you are, Meghan hissed. You pretend to be supportive but want a headline. I'm not your enemy. I'm done giving clarity, Meghan snapped, standing abruptly. The crew froze. You know what, Savannah? Meghan said, voice sharp but controlled. I thought you were different. But this is just another trap. Savannah's tone shifted, firm but calm. If you feel this interview isn't serving you, you're free to leave. Meghan blinked, surprised by the lack of pleading. Fine, this is beneath me. She pulled off her mic and placed it on the table with a pointed tap, then walked out. The door closed with a soft thud that felt louder than a slam. Savannah sat still, breathing steady. Then she turned to the camera. Sometimes conversations don't go the way you hope. But part of journalism is asking questions, even when the answers are difficult. She nodded. We'll be right back. Fade out. And across social media, clips were already spreading. Another interview, another walkout. Another intense moment in Meghan Markle's ongoing saga.